So with 3 losses in a row, I'm going to switch up the Monkey Dory to one of the other things that I was theorying. Brute Bonnet seems like it would help a lot in the Calyrex Ice matchup. It should help in Miraidon as well, because I can just Rage Powder. I want to see if I can get away without a Grass move. I strongly suspect I need a Grass move. I would like to be able to Pollen Puff myself, because Flare Blitz Recoil, get it back up. Golden Go, like as ends Volcarona, if they set up, then obviously recovering them should be pretty nice as well. So, let's try out some Brute Bonnet. Hopefully I face a Calyrex Ice Rider very, very soon and see how effective Brute Bonnet is in helping that matchup. Like Monkey Dory coming to the being on the team would be really cool, and I do like it. However, so I already faced this guy. I mean, I faced the team, right? I mean, it's a pretty standard Italian team. I call it Italian. Pretty sure it's Italian. So, against this, what do I want to do now that I have Brute Bonnet? I mean, let's try it. What do I sacrifice for it? Because Walking Wake would be nice again. Oh, the Chiyu's not Choice Scarf. Yeah, the Chiyu's not Choice Scarf, so I'll drop the Walking Wake here. Brute Bonnet Coridon, Golden Go Grimmsnarl. So leave with that. They can't do much to me at all, so I can go for a Spore here, and go for a Flare Blitz KO here, and then they're asleep, right? Yep, this is a KO. So, I just win, right? Surely. Surely I just win. Yeah, that doesn't help them. I will attempt to Spore here. I will just Flare Blitz KO here. I will not, because I didn't read that they had Rain Dance, but that's alright, because I can just Sucker Punch them. It's fine, because Sucker Punch here, and Flare Blitz again. I mean, if they protect and Bleak Wind Storm, that would be worst case. That's fine, because this... Ooh, does this still KO? It does, nice. So, yeah, that was straightforward. I mean, it's not over, but it is now, because they forfeited. Oh, and they just gone. Alright, fine. Well, that was a strong showing from Brute Bonnet to start off with. I did suspect that Brute Bonnet is going to be very strong paired with Coridon. I did want it to make Monkey Dory. I don't think I have space for both. I'm not sure how else I would edit this team if I need to. Like, maybe I try the Typhlosion again, now that I've got Brute Bonnet. Go back to the Tailwind Volcarona. I've thought about having Talonflame, so that I can just get Tailwind mode, and then Talonflame also benefits from the sun for big Flare Blitzes. If I have Talonflame, then I would take Fake Tears off of Grimmsnarl, I think. Right, here's a Calyrex. Good. This is a Calyrex thing, so hopefully I'm able to win this. If I lose this, then I need to seriously reconsider a couple of things on the team. So let's try Brute Bonnet and Coridon. There's no Pelipper, so I can get away with just leaving that straight away. I bring Grimmsnarl to every single Calyrex so I can foul play it. And I feel like Volcarona's better here than Golden Go. I've still got plenty of time to theorize. I'm going with Banded Coridon stuff. Like, Banded Coridon is good, and I just need to work out the right Pokemon around it. There's Urshifu again. Why? Why is there still Urshifu? I do not get it. This very easily could be coaching stuff. Close Combat does not KO my Brute Bonnet. But Close Combat does KO their Urshifu. Is this just coaching? No, it's U-turn. That's not going to be enough. And Incineroar's gone. So now I can just Terra Fairy my Brute Bonnet and get the Spore into the Calyrex. Oh, now I can't. Okay, that was reasonable from them. So I will Do they Glacial Lance or do they Trick Room this turn? I'm still going to... They're surely going for... They're going for... they have to fake out the Brute Bonnet, else they just lose. Yeah. Big damage. That's still very good damage. And they did just Glacial Lance. So I think I prefer that, because now Foul Play is a KO into there. Get to go Brute Bonnet, and I can fake out and Spore. It's fine. And then... Will the U-turn get... How much did U-turn do from... So that would KO. I suspect I do need Terra Fairy. And actually, I have very little for the Urshifu now. Me saying how bad it is against my team. This is one of the things where I probably do need to have the... What, Terra Grass? Ooh. Terra Grass here. That works, doesn't it? Because then that doesn't KO. That did KO. So, whoops. And they didn't U-turn either, so I got that completely wrong. This now needs to KO in the sun. So that didn't work at all. It does KO in the sun, however, now I just surely lose. Although, they close combat, I might still have a chance. They haven't terrored yet, have they? So they will just win. Yeah, there you go. So, that was incredibly winnable, and I did not take my opportunities. So, there was plenty of opportunities to Spore it. I'm going to go the same thing, I think. No, the same for that. That was incredibly winnable. They still lead with this. Do not understand. I'm still going to do the same thing. That's unfortunate, because that does not KO. So, yeah, I'll just switch here. Like that, that's just an unlucky critical hit. Because you can't KO through the Photosynthesis boost. So if I kept that, that would have been pretty reasonable, but alas. Alright, so... Attempt to foul play and quiver dance. No, they did just attack. They would have just let me. Okay. I just lose here, don't I? But that was just, yeah, I got unlucky against the close combat critical hit. Because if I'd have kept Brute Bonnet, it would have been alright. They need to be a super speedy Calyrex for some reason. What, 85 at least? That's not going to happen. Oh, oh. Are they giving me a chance if I unspeed the Incineroar? Oh. I mean, they fake out and Glacial Lance again. Yeah, they do. So, that was obviously a loss, but I think is still... That was very winnable. Critical hit, KO Brute Bonnet immediately is not ideal. Like, obviously they won with it. I still don't get bringing Urshifu. Like, I still don't get it. Close combat is reasonable, but still. Surely it's bad against my team, right? What is this? I've seen a few Weezings with Calyrex. I can't Prankster anymore. They have Pollen Buff. That means Brute Bonnet's not as good. And they get to stop the sun, don't they? I go Grimmsnub or Corona. Volcarona's actually not too bad here. goes pretty reasonable. It is Choice Scarf, okay. I think I need Walking Wake. That's fine. They do have Helping Hand, so they can actually just go for Helping Hand, Astral Barrage. And maybe that KOs Volcarona. Don't know if it would. Faking out here is pointless. Might as well try and Foul Play. Because then if they Helping Hand, I'll still get a massive Foul Play into them. It won't KO because of Friend Guard. Mousehold Calyrex is good, by the way. Like, this was probably going to be my fallback if I couldn't make Banded Coridon work. Which still might be the case. That's alright. That wasn't a Helping Hand. Well, that's not good, is it? Like, I better not get this kind of luck at Worlds. Like, I'm getting this far too much. Don't know what it is. I'm just clicking Outrage. Yeah, and that's gonna... Well, that's how you can immediately end a game. So what are you doing against that instead? I mean, Brute Bonnet would still be fine, but they have Pollen Puff, so I'd need to Terra Fairy straight away, and then that doesn't work. I'll go Coridon straight away. Volcarona is still good, and I'll bring Walking Wake. I'll Terra Fairy. Do they have Sacred Goggles? They do. So that means that I'll still be fine to do this, though. And they're Terra Ghost, so I will Flare Blitz just in case they Terra Ghost. I don't think they would, but just in case. Helping Hand Astral Barrage will not KO me. And if they Pollen Puff, that's the best case. That's good. And they did. Cool. That's absolute best case, because this is easily a KO. And then Calyrex is now asleep. Much better. What will they have in the back? I'm going to assume it's either both. Like, I don't think they'd have Wheezing. You'd lead with Wheezing. Yeah, Chien-Pao. So that means that I can Spore here and switch to Volcarona on the Ice Spinner. And no, actually, I can't Spore because they're going to burn themselves. They didn't. Okay, cool. Then I will now be able to Sucker Punch and Quiver Dance. They won't protect, that's smart of them. But I get my Quiver Dance now, and then I can go for Pollen Puff, and Flamethrower should be enough to KO a Life or Calyrex because they would have no bulk, and this is in the Sun and +1 and Flame Plate. Good. And they stay asleep, and this is why I want Pollen Puff over Seed Bomb. Because now things are actually not that great because they can Extreme Speed KO me. But I can still Spore, which is, it'll still be fine. It'll still be fine because I either get the Spore or no, I do get my Spore, right? Or I keep Volcarona at full HP. And if they Extreme Speed me and get burned, the game is immediately over. That was good damage. But Citrus Berry means I'm definitely surviving. Dragonite is now asleep. They stay asleep the full time. And this is why Brute Bonnet could be good. Did I upload the other one? No. I don't think it matters if it's out of order. Let's close those. Upload that one. And then last one. So what do they do to adapt to Brute Bonnet Coridon? Still think I'm going with it. Yeah, I still think these are correct. And they stick with the same thing. Interesting. Helping Hand Astral won't get my Koraidon because it's bulky. So maybe if they Terra Ghost, though. I could not Terra, expect them not to Pollen Puff again. I would be surprised if they Pollen Puff again, but I think I still need to. Because I would just straight up lose if they Pollen Puff and I don't Terra. Like, I don't see a way back were that to be the case. Obviously, it might needed to have been the case, but it's quite a big commitment. And I'll be living there Helping Hand Astral Barrage anyway, so it's fine. So I should have not Terra'd, but I'm living, so it's fine. I might need to go back to Life Orb Calyrex. Because I am surprised at that damage. So let's have a look at the calc there, because that's really good damage. That might persuade me to look at Mousehold again, because I was looking at Mousehold. Oh, I should do it on this side. Oh, it's already there. Yeah, I was looking at Mousehold Calyrex, but I just thought the Bandit Koraidon would be pretty strong. What am I? Koraidon. And wow, yeah, Helping Hand is easy guarantee. I might need to look into that. That was really strong. Yeah, and not being as successful here. So yeah, I'm going to consider that Calyrex Mousehold again.